Hey everybody, it's QuickNez here with a review for the PlayStation Portable. One second. So this machine right here, I believe this is either a 1000 or 2000. There's a 1000, 2000, 3000, and a Go model. And this has to be one of them. One of the 1000 or 2000, it doesn't have a microphone, it doesn't have Skype. So, let's power her on. So that's the startup sound, and I'm gonna do a go over of the menus, and then do some gameplay. Whoa. So before we get started, here we have our triangle, circle, X, and square buttons, which all feel very nice. And then we have our directional pad, up, right, down, left, and an analog stick. Down here on the bottom, right here is a speaker, and right here is a speaker. There's also two speakers up here. And then right here on this menu, we got the home button. We got a volume down button, a volume up button. We got the PSP sign right here. We got a how bright the screen is button. There's three different settings for that. Crap. Just put it to sleep. There's three different settings for that. There's low, medium, and high. Then we got a music button for the Sense Me channel. Select and start. So that's our button layout. And over here we have the power button, the hold button, and the sleep button. Not really a button, just a switch. And over here we have the Wi-Fi on and the Wi-Fi off button. So all the way over here we have our system settings, which have basically the same thing as a PS3. We have system update. Right here is USB connect, so you could connect it to a laptop or you can connect it to a PS3. Video settings, photo settings, system settings, and here you'll find your nickname, your system language, character set, UMD auto start, battery information. I have 2 hours and 55 minutes left with a 55% battery. So format memory stick, you have all that. Theme settings, date and time settings, power save settings, sound settings, security settings, all those settings. Over here we have extras, which would be digital comics, which you can buy in the PlayStation Network store. Right here we have our photos. I have no photos on there right now. And you can also attach a PSP camera to this and take pictures. Whoa. Right here we have the Sense Me channel, and we have just where you put your music, like a PlayStation 3. Right here we have video. I have no videos. I have no music either. Right here we have our game. There's no UMD disc in there right now. Oh, and up here there's a USB connection, and right there is our UMD drive. Even a little open switch. Ow, fudge me. So we can game share. Here's my saved data. There's Twisted Metal Head On. There's Killzone Liberation. Ratchet & Clank Size Matters. SmackDown vs. Raw 07. And Namco Museum Battle Collection. Right here is memory stick for games you've downloaded. I don't have any on there. Right here we have our internet and everything. We have a location free player, which is something you have to buy. We have our remote play, which is registered with my PS3. We have internet radio, which I use. We have RSS channel, internet browser, and internet search. So I'm going to give you a good look on the browser. I have my security settings so no one can check my history. It's got to connect to my Wi-Fi. So right here we have our internet browser, and use the directional pad to go down on links. Triangle to bring up this menu, and here we have help, tools, view, search, history, bookmarks, home, refresh, and back, forth, and file. Analog stick is your mouse, circle to close the browser, X to select, then press and hold square, and you could use L or R to switch different windows you have open. You can have open 3 at a time. And also hold square and use the analog stick to scroll through the page. So right here we can go to Google. Google comes up nicely. We can check our email. You just have to make sure the Wi-Fi is switched on. Right here is the email. It's my email. Got all my emails I can check and I can send. Close the browser. Over here we got our PSN stuff, and I can't do that right now because I don't have a big enough memory card. But yeah, it's the PlayStation Store. And you can sign in with your PSN. You can't get to your friends and stuff though. And right here is the information board telling you updates for it and everything. So, in case you're wondering, it has to do that whole connecting thing every time. But, right here it tells about the updates and everything. So, yep, I will get back to you with some... Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna pause this. Right here, I'm going to put this down, and we have a PSP game. These are the cases. They're basically just like any other case. These are small and rectangular. And that one's Killzone Liberation right here. I have 5 games in total. 2 of them have a case. I have right here is Ratchet & Clank Size Matters, Namco Battle Museum, and SmackDown vs. Raw. Those 3 do not have cases, but these discs right here, and I could probably take one out. These are called Universal Media Discs. They're small and they're pretty. I like them. They're compact and they come in these little cases. This little case though is broken. And I think I can pull it out. I don't feel like it. But yep. So right here's the case, and just like a regular PS3 or an Xbox case, or any case for any game you get. Right here's got an instruction manual, and right here it's got the game. Let's go ahead and pop this baby out. Put this back. And excuse me while I set this up. Hello YouTube. Sorry for that little delay, even though it wasn't a delay for you, it was just a delay for me. So over here I'm going to go to where it says game, and I'm going to try to get the best gameplay I can in. So right here we have our UMD drive, and we just take the disc and make sure it's laser side, slide it in. 1 second. Sorry YouTube, my mommy came in. But as I was saying, just take this, slide it in, close, and one more time. So right there, and then you go to game, and within a few seconds it should pop up. Right there it says UMD Twisted Metal Head On. I love the Twisted Metal series, and I remember playing the demo for Twisted Metal Head On with, not Head On, Twisted Metal Small Brawl with my brother on the PlayStation 1. We would have intense fun with that. Right there, you can see my laptop. My camera lags balls. So Sony Computer Entertainment presents Incognito Entertainment 2005. It's a pretty old game. But I have no problem with old games. I got a GameCube for Christmas. I really have no problem with old games. I love old games. But, oh, and up here we have our right and left buttons. In case you missed those, these serve as R1 and L1. So, that was the opening video. That was the opening video for Twisted Metal Head On. So, let's get a little bit of gameplay in, and then I'll wrap this video up. Sorry, 12 minutes, so right here, do this real quick. Didn't want to do a story, but well. So I'm Sweet Tooth at Paris or Egypt. I don't know, I guess I gotta choose or something. Now let's go to challenge. I'll choose. I will choose this old fudge, because he scares me. Big Blue Stadium. My opponent will be Roadkill, Shadow, Mr. Grimm, Sweet Tooth, and I think that's good. I'm just really gonna drive around, go through the controls. This game does have online capability, but no one really plays PSP anymore, and no one really plays this game online anymore. I think the only game you'll actually ever be able to play online will be SOCOM, whatever it's called. But here we have square to go. You can also just go with the analog stick, just push it up in a spear. Push back on the analog stick or directional pad to go backwards. X for small break, circle for big break, but it's kind of awkward to push that unless you're using the analog stick, and it makes you completely stop. Right here, R is to fire your guns, L is to fire your missiles or whatever you have. I have a fire missile and I have a special. So you can turbo by double pressing X. Triangle will switch your weapons. And select does nothing. Start does nothing. Start pauses. Yeah, it does nothing, guys. You can upgrade audio from that menu. The graphics are pretty decent, and this is a really, really fun game, even though it got shizzy reviews from editors and everyone. But I like it. I give this game a 6 out of 10. It's pretty fun. So that will end my review. Later, YouTube.